Good morning everybody. Today is the 18th of July 2024 and it promises to be a hot and sunny one, and the same tomorrow and the day after, all being well. I've come down to the little wall garden I've got by the corn stores just to pick a few beetroot. I don't actually thin the beetroot early on. I do it later on at this time of the year, so I pick them really when they're quite small and let the other ones grow on. And you can see here, in fact, if you can see against the sun, there's some volunteer sunflowers. This is obviously where I had the sunflowers last year, and the seeds have fallen to the ground and volunteered themselves, and they're very welcome. But they're in the middle of the potato rows. There's 2 rows of King Edwards there, and next to them is a row of Wilger. Wilgers are second early and one of the most delicious potatoes you could ever hope to eat, because they've got a slightly nutty flavour to them. And here are some sweet corn along with some weeds. It's been so wet. Early this week we had 24 millimetres of rain, which means it's pointless hoeing because everything just grows again when after you've hoed it. But the next 2 or 3 days I can get rid of all those weeds with the hoe. There's an oak tree there I planted quite a few years ago, and it's just getting too big now, and I'm going to have to trim that back in the winter. And I can hear one of the cats somewhere, I can't see it. And there's, from a better angle, you've got the sun round the back. They're the sunflowers that have volunteered themselves. And just looking at the other side of the garden path, there's some more fat hen growing down there, some more volunteer sunflowers, 2 rows of parsnips, some more beetroot, and there's the sweet corn that'll be ready in probably a month. And at the end we've got some climbing French beans, and I have had problems with black fly on those, and I did actually spray a pyrethroid on them a little while ago, and it seems to have done the trick. And at the end here we've got the grapevines against the south facing wall, and they're doing wonderfully well. Actually, they're too well. I mean, it's probably to do with the fact that I don't prune them properly, but my goodness me, they are vigorous. And there's going to be lots of grapes on them again this year. Finally, just stepping outside the garden gate, here are a few elm trees that I've got. These are the resistant variety, Edemus, that's in their 2nd year of growth. They're doing fantastically well. And also recently I got 3 persimmon trees or saplings sent from Italy, and I'm looking forward to potting those on and planting those out in the garden. And here in the distance is an empty field. We didn't get a crop in this year because the land was so wet over in winter and in the spring that we weren't able to get a crop in there. Anyway, there we are from sunny Lincolnshire. Bye for now.